Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners, along with Bob Iacchino. Checking in on Bitcoin, poking through our 4109 level, come back to rotation zone, then a strong push up, clearly blowing through all our levels, pausing at our 4127 level briefly. When this happens, what we recommend is going down to a shorter term chart, like maybe the 1 hour did give a pause there, so you could then bring the levels up here to get an idea of the next key levels. That would have given you major level of 4176, pausing there, popping through it, then coming back to rotation zone. So at this point we can now take it up here and look for our next major levels, and we'll switch back to the 4 hour chart. This is a sloppy double, so if it triggers, we'd just be watching for a pullback to about back to possibly the 4110 to 4113 area. Let's take a look at these next levels. First support coming, though, even if this triggers, it's against a 4 hour rotation zone, and it's only a 1 hour sloppy double, so take it with a grain of salt. Key levels 4140, and then we'd be watching back at that 4110 prior resistance becoming support area. On a push higher through the 4188 level, be watching for about 4208 to 4219. Then the next key area 4250 to 4258. Those are all the key areas higher. Switching over to Ethereum. Ethereum also is coming into that major cluster area, in which case you could have updated the levels at that point. And that gave you 143 and then 144.50 to 145 areas. Next thing, spiking up through there, 145.72, then falling back down. Now we're watching key support coming in back at about the 142.50 area. If that does not hold, be watching back to about 140.60 area, and below that 139.40. Let's see, we did get a divergence here, so we had a much higher high in price, lower high in RSI, so we could start watching for the bigger pullback from this key push up, especially going into the weekend. Still not being able to clear the resistance on the daily chart on a closing basis. You pop through it, but today's not closed yet, so really pay attention if we close back above about 144. A close above 144 on today or tomorrow will reinforce the bullish case. If it falls back down, still major selling pressure coming up here, and it will fall back into congestion and consolidation. That's really all we have for you on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we'll talk to everyone soon. We can also pump up these levels too. So on the next major push higher above 145.72, we now have a major cluster at 147.30, and then minor 148.88, but then major at 150. So we have for you on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.